Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever had to talk your man out of a drill? Then he make a valid point, so y'all fight for the kill. We run tabs up in spots just to fight for the bill. You know how we play, but this ain't EA. The work fresher than some new ceviche. Drug dealers playing bones, sitting on the PJ. They clapping ass to coke bars. I don't need no DJ. We sent niggas in ghost cars with fully autos to spray. I'm a hustler. I turned YouTube to payday. Took that money, then put a couple bucks in JPay. Bought a tablet for my man so he can see why I stay. He said, wow, I ain't never seen no days ran away. Y'all serve trash, but we scraping the plate. I'm hard enough to make the razor blade break. I'm a boss, I ain't never had no bad bitch flick. I tell her meet me here, she respond, well yeah, that's a date. I met my plug on the back of the train. I was hurting, he gave me a little something for that sprain. Not a worker, but a partner, to this day I remain. I could get you Christmas trees or the fresh candy cane. I don't tuck in my shirt, why would I tuck in my chain? I did my homework, I know where all you niggas be staying. I was cloned first, I hear a lot of me and your sayings. Stuffing 12 skinnies while we watching the Waynes. Bang bang like pops, we flatline all ops. Keyless entry to drops, boat shoes for the yachts. Louis slippers, no tick on the watch. This fresh Yola, non-stick in the pot. I heard it's beef, I got a drum in the chop. I should've been here, is you ready or not? It's Big Lord, nigga. I could talk about some money cause I got some. Yeah, and I could talk about these guns. That's what y'all wanted? That's what y'all wanted? Is that what y'all wanted? Y'all wanted a sexy loss, right? We finally got our sexy loss. Is that what y'all wanted? That's what y'all hear. That's what we wanted, right? We wanted our sexy loss, right? How does it feel losing? How does it feel losing? Hold on. Let me close the door. We got to talk. We got to talk. How does it feel losing? How does it feel losing? Let me pull up the stats real quick. Lord Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Let's get that out the way. Let's pull up the stats real quick. Everybody got what they wanted today. Everybody got what they wanted today. Let's pull up the stats. I want to know. I want to pull up the stats. Let me share the screen. I want to share the stats with you all. Let's pull up the stats. Let's look at what the Eagles did today. Jalen Hurts, 280 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, a triple-digit rating, no interceptions, threw the ball 38 times, y'all. Let's go to the receivers. Smitty, 10 targets, 8 receptions, 114 receiving yards. What a day for Smitty. A.J. Brown, 8 targets, 5 receptions, 43 yards. Wow, the receivers were in step. Dotson even got 3 targets, 1 big catch for 24 yards. We lost, though. We lost. In case you've been living under a rock, in case you don't know what happened, we lost the game, though. We lost the game. Severely outcoached, not looking competent. Philadelphia Eagles blow a massive lead, in my opinion. 17-3 is a big size lead in the National Football League, and you should be able to close that game out. The Philadelphia Eagles front office, head coaches, and everybody that's been talking in the media, we have succumbed to the peer pressure this week. So much to the point that we made Jalen Hurts throw the ball damn near 40 times. He handled himself well. He's a Super Bowl MVP. We made him throw the ball 38 times. Saquon Barkley ran the ball 6 times. We listened to all the noise. We took into account to what everybody was saying. We knew we could throw the ball. We already know this. Why did we have to succumb to the peer pressure of what everybody else thinks? To the point to where we don't run the ball in obvious running situations. If you think Kevin Patullo did a good job,
You ass backwards, bro. You ass backwards if you think Kevin Patullo did a good job. You're ass backwards, bro. After they go and get the 2-point conversion and you down one, how on God's green earth on a 2nd and 1 do you call an RPO instead of directly giving it to Saquon Barkley? Jalen pulls it down, swing pass, complete to Smitty. Illegal man downfield. No first down. Coaching malpractice. Then you run the ball on the next play. After it's now like 3rd and 8, then you run the ball. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Makes absolutely no sense, man. The idiocy in this coaching staff. I'm sitting down watching the game. I'm watching the game with my lady, and I'm pointing it out, coaching malpractice. As I'm pointing this shit out, you see, what's his name? Romo say the same thing. Coaching malpractice, man. Got out coached from the jump. Vic Fangio was out coached too. We'll get to the defense in a minute. Although I believe the defense held them to 3 for damn near the whole game. For damn near the whole game. We are just trying to throw. We so much want to prove to the world that we can throw. We know we can throw the ball, man. We know who we are. We want to prove so much to the rest of the NFL world that we can throw the ball, that we ignore common sense football. Common sense football. Makes no sense. I'm not mad at the Hail Mary. Good attempt. I'm not mad at the Dallas Cowboys call. Why the hell is Nick Sirianni on the sideline begging for a call at the end of a game? Why is he on the sideline begging for a call at the end of the game? He should have been begging for Kevin Patullo to do common sense shit when it's time to sort the game away. Why wasn't he that enthusiastic then? The second half adjustments that Sean Payton made outcoached us on both sides of the ball. When they went heavy and just start running the ball with power, asserting their will and their dominance, we never adjusted to it. We didn't adjust to it. And on the offensive side of the ball, playing with a lead, after you come out and get the ball at half and you go up with that pass to Saquon Barkley, you should have started running the ball more. Saquon Barkley should have had 8 to 12 more carries in the second half alone. The one time you decide to run the ball with Saquon Barkley is a false start. Now you out of rhythm. The penalties by the Philadelphia Eagles were very, very undisciplined. Uncharacteristic penalty by Zach Bond at the end. Can't hold them things against guys who always show up. The incompetence of Kevin Patullo was still on full display because now how do you still, what can you say now? 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 Kevin Patullo calls players to lose every single week. Nick Sirianni doesn't say anything. They don't get this man no help. Where's the common sense at? You have to coach common sense, man. That was a despicable display of coaching that I saw, bro. I don't give a damn if Jalen Hurts threw for 280 yards and 2 more touchdowns. I don't care about stats, bro. I don't care. Dallas Goedert got another receiving touchdown. That's 3 in the last 2 weeks. I don't care, bro. I don't care. We have forgotten how to run the ball. 38 pass attempts? What are we doing? That's not what we do, man. We can do it, sure. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. I'm disgusted, man. I'm disgusted by the coaching, for real, man. I'm disgusted by the coaching. I can't even really put this on the players because the players were put in a position to fail, bro. Put in a position to fail. Running the ball and playing good defense is how you win championships. We don't have to throw the ball 38 times. Now y'all happy? We proved we can throw the ball. We had a 100-yard receiver today. Our quarterback threw over 250 yards, 2 touchdowns again. Jalen Hurts' stats are looking pretty good. Are we happy? We took our first loss of the season because we succumbed to the pressure of the media, man. Of the media. I can't put nothing that I saw on the players, man. If you think Kevin Patullo was play calling his ass off, sure, he looked good in the first half again. But in the second half, Kevin Patullo doesn't know how to put a game away, man. Kevin Patullo does not know how to put a game away. I'm not going to sit here and say the line got work to do. No, I'm not blaming the offensive line either. I'm going to tell you why. Because many times I've seen Jalen Hurts with so much time in the pocket today. But the route patterns were probably ass, which is why he didn't throw the ball. Many times I've seen Jalen Hurts with plenty of time. Are you talking about run defense? Or run? Are you talking about run protection? We didn't run the ball. We didn't run the ball enough. We didn't run the ball enough. The penalties, what can we be talking about the offensive line about? Everything is centered around Nick Sirianni and Kevin Patullo and their failure to acknowledge situational football. Situational football. Situational football, man. Situational football. Now, people want to say, let's blame A.J. Brown for blowing things up and basically forcing our hand to throw the ball as much as we did. I can't blame nobody but the coaches, man. I'm sorry, bro. I can't blame nobody but the coaches. But all the players need to look in the mirror. Ask Smitty how he feel. We lost the game, but he had a great game, though. Ask Smitty how he feel. We didn't even deserve the game, bro. When we had a minute left, man, I'm like, man, yeah, it's a chance that we could win because we got who we got. But I don't even want to win, man. I didn't even want to win. I don't even want to win, man. I didn't even want to win. Once they scored the 2-point conversion, man, I didn't even care. I said we deserve to lose this game, man. We deserve to lose this game. Kevin Patullo has put me in a position to say we deserve to lose, bro. We deserve to lose this game. We ain't get robbed. We lost the game because we're not better coached right now. Bottom line. Bottom line. Y'all expect goddamn a defense to be able to stop somebody every single drive? It's the National Football League. Kevin Patullo in no way, shape, form, or fashion tried to even figure out how to assert a dominant push-up front for a run game. We didn't add extra offensive linemen to the lineup. We didn't come out of an I formation. We didn't put in a power lineup to run the ball after going up 17-3. We didn't do any of those things. We continue to throw ourselves out of the game. Tom Brady came back against the Falcons in the Super Bowl because the Falcons was up 28-3 and decided to throw themselves out the game instead of running the ball. Embarrassing, man. Embarrassing to lose games when you know we're better than the Broncos, bro. Clearly, we was up 17-3. Clearly, we was up 17-3. I'm not blaming Keely Ringo. I'm not blaming a single player. I'm not blaming Zach Bond. I'm not blaming a single player, bro. I'm not blaming Keely Ringo. I'm not blaming nobody, man. Even though some shit Keely Ringo do is annoying, but I'm not blaming Keely Ringo. I'm not even blaming Quinyon Mitchell for getting the pass caught on him because that was great technique. His hand was in between the ball and the ball carrier's hand. It is what it is. Saquon Barkley had 6 rushing attempts in the game, bro. Rella, thank you for the super chat. As a Giants fan, Philly offense is a problem. Run first team, pass second, run third. Jalen unstoppable. Saquon 6 carries is criminal. What is going on? What's going on is coaching malpractice. That's what's going on, coaching malpractice. Coaching malpractice. Coaching malpractice. Yes, on that one play, AJ did stop running. That could have blew the game open to 24-3. He stopped running, but Jalen also overthrew it. Jalen also overthrew it. Jalen also overthrew it. Coaching malpractice, man. Coaching malpractice, man. And in an absurd fashion, bro. In absurd fashion, you lose that game like that, man. You like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Kevin Patullo does not know what he's doing. And Nick Sirianni don't got the guts to tell his man, like, yo, you need to do better. You're not there yet. We need to help you. Nick, like, come on. What is Kevin Patullo doing, bro? On a Saquon Barkley touchdown pass, Jalen Hurts switched into that play. I don't care about the offensive line being hurt. The offensive line was hurt when we was up 17-3. It's no excuse. No, it's no player. It's no personnel excuse. It's no personnel excuse, man. Not a single personnel excuse. A.J. Brown got his targets. A.J. Brown had his opportunities. Smitty had his targets. Smitty had his opportunities. Everybody can't get 100 yards receiving a game when you're in an offense like this. But somebody did today, and his name was Devontae Smith. Maybe next week it'll be A.J. Brown. Maybe next week it'll be A.J. Brown. I don't care about stats or nothing, but Saquon Barkley having 6 carries when you're input. You got Saquon Barkley and A.J. Dillon, bro. You can insert a power offense to run the clock, to win first down. It don't make no sense, man. It don't make no sense, man. That's 100% coaching, bro. 100% coaching. So that was the OC fault that Jalen and AJ messed up on that play. Bro, we shouldn't even been... Bro, I don't think we ran the ball that whole series. How about that? We didn't run the ball that whole series, bro. We didn't run the ball that whole series, man. This ain't NFL Street. We didn't run the ball that whole series, man. Of course, a wide receiver running a bad route or a quarterback overthrowing the ball is not the offensive coordinator's fault. Sometimes offensive plays happen when you shouldn't have called those plays. We didn't run the ball that whole series, man. Let's be for real, man. Let's be for real. Y'all want to wipe Kevin Patullo ass so bad, man. Saquon Barkley had 6 carries. Is that Saquon Barkley fault? Is that Saquon Barkley fault? Are y'all happy? Are y'all happy? For those who want to blame the players, are y'all happy? This is the second time I had to make a video about losing in 20 games. Are you happy now being a loser this week? Because we have succumbed to the media manipulation and media pressure that says we need to be more explosive through the air. No, the hell we don't. We need to win football games. Of course, we all want things to look a little different. But why did we bend the knee to the media the way we did this week? Cool and Eagle, SNE TV, thank you for the super chat. He said, I don't know if I'll be able to sleep at night with this. We gave them that second half. How do you only run the ball 10 times all game? Let's talk about it. How? How do you only run the ball 10 times the whole game? We knew Jalen Hurts could throw the ball. Some of y'all must didn't. Some of y'all must didn't. 280 yards, 2 touchdown passes, still not an interception on the season. He's still not going to put the ball in harm's way. He's playing the best ball of his life, in my opinion. And look who got the keys to the offense, man. Look. Flight Sphere, thank you for the super chat. Where's the but we're 4-0 crowd? Shoplifted wins, but now we got caught. We was up 17-3, holding Bo to under 100 yards for 35 minutes and stalled out. What do you mean stalled out? Where's the but we're 4-0 crowd at? What do you mean? Being 4? If we would have ran the ball more, we probably could have won the game 17-3. If we would have started winning on early downs. I'd rather be 5-0, and I'd rather be 5-0 and have a mediocre passing game than the best passing game of the season and lose. Because that's what we just witnessed, right? We just witnessed the best passing game of the season by our quarterback, and we lost the game. What are we talking about, man? What are we talking about? Shout out to Nick. She said Dylan need more touches. He do. He do. If y'all don't think that this is coaching malpractice, then y'all just ain't been watching enough football, man. Y'all ain't been watching enough football, man. Y'all ain't been watching enough football. We stalled out. I can't blame Vic Fangio and his defense. We forced 6 straight punts. 6 straight punts. Why aren't the Philadelphia Eagles running the ball all of a sudden this week? We went from we run too much to not running the ball at all. Who in the world on 2nd and 1? We didn't use the tush push in 2 weeks. Who in the world on 2nd and 1 runs an RPO, bro? Either give the ball to the running back, don't even give the quarterback an option to have an RPO, or take a shot on 2nd and 1. But a run pass option that has an offensive lineman thinking that it might be a run, so he's blocking downfield as if it's a run because that's his job? Who calls that on 2nd and 1 when you're trying to win the game, bro? You got to make it make sense, man. You got to make it make sense to me, man. 1,000 people in the building. You got to make it make sense to me, man. You got to make the decision, make it make sense to me, man. And people want to say, oh, we just trying to blame Kevin Patullo. Who else do you blame, bro? Who else do you blame? Who else do you blame, man? We got 7 points in the last 2 first halves of the game. In the Buccaneers game combined, and in this game that we just lost, we got 7 total points. We got 1 half of football that we didn't complete a pass, and we still won the game. Now we was exciting through the air, and we lost. But we only ran the ball 6 times. You tell me what's the common denominator, man. Terrell Moore, thank you for the super chat. First half, 17 points. Aggressive second half, nap time. I don't know, man. The dude can't call a full game. And if you can't call a full game, then you can't call a game situationally, because during the course of a full game, so many things happen situationally that you got to be able to identify. Disgusted. Repulsive. I'm at loss for words. We got a short week, so we'll see this guy not be able to call a game again against a division rival in Jersey. We'll see it again. We will see it again. AJ gave up on the route, bro. That was ages ago, though, bro. That was ages ago. And he didn't give up on the route. He probably didn't think he was getting the ball. AJ's effort is not in question here, man. I got to stop this shit. You want to know why I didn't make a video this week about AJ Brown being traded? Because I don't believe in none of that. He ain't nobody that we need to get. He ain't nobody that we can win a Super Bowl without. So I didn't even indulge in stuff like that. Y'all talking about AJ Brown gave up on the route. That was in the 3rd quarter, man. That was in the 3rd quarter. We was up 17-3. So what? So what? Talk about the situational play calling when it's time to go get it. It wasn't time to go get it there. Flight Sphere, thank you for the super chat. I was talking about us stalling on offense again. Defense can only save us for so long. I swear to God, Kevin Patullo presser better not. It's going to. Kevin Patullo's presser is going to. Kevin Patullo's presser is going to annoy you, bro. It's designed to. It's designed to. We got a part-time offensive. We got a part-time play caller, man. We got a part-time play caller. A part-time play caller, man. And we worrying about a miscue from A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts. And we got a part-time play caller, man. A part-time play caller. Who religiously throws slants to A.J. Brown. It's either a slant, it's either a sluggo. I mean, the miscue, that was a creative play. We ran AJ from the slot, a double move. He got on top of Howard Funga. We should have been able to make that one work. We should have been able to come. That should have been a connection we could get. Y'all happy? Y'all happy? Y'all happy? We said we should have been able to get that. Let's talk about the coaching malpractice that we've witnessed for 4 straight games, though, bro. Saquon Barkley in 5 games has not had a 100-yard game yet, man. Has not had a 100-yard game. And we think that he should have a half where a game where he has 6 carries. The man hasn't had a 100-yard game yet. We just extended him this season. Howie Roseman and Nick Sirianni need to do something. Need to do something. That's $100 million between them 3 players, bro. Saquon Barkley hasn't even missed a game as a Philadelphia Eagle. These guys are not being used right. This offense is not being coached right. And Nick Sirianni is just letting it happen. Nick is starting to get on my damn nerves too. You crying for a pass interference at the end of the game? They'll never give you that, man. They'll never give you that. What about the pressure you put your quarterback under this week? What about that? All of this crying and shit in the media. Did anybody think about the pressure that it put the leader of your offense under? Jalen Hurts had to throw the ball 38 times, bro. For what? To show everybody that he can when we already know that he can? He was put in a position in the 3rd and 13 to have to throw the ball on the 3rd and 13, but he completed the pass to Smitty. After the penalty pushed us back. Do y'all not see the situations that y'all keep putting y'all quarterback in? At that, bro. We worry about everything else but winning this week. And this is what happened when winning take a back seat, man. We didn't keep the main thing this week. All we talked about is how the pass catchers, what's her name? Diana Rossi, and Smitty not happy either. All we did was regurgitate trash all week, and we changed our identity to be like everybody else, and we took our first loss for it. Jalen Hurts could throw the ball 38 times. He could do it. He could do it. A couple passes away from a 300-yard passing game. I'm not blaming no officiating. I'm not blaming nothing, bro. I'm not blaming none of that, bro. I'm not, because we got some calls too. We got a couple pass interferences. I'm not blaming nothing, man. I'm not blaming nothing. I'm blaming coaching, man. I'm blaming coaching, man. Because if the coaching was cool, then officiating wouldn't even be a topic of discussion, man. We don't know who we are. We don't know who we want to be. We don't know if we want to be people pleasers or if we want to go out here and chase a repeat. We don't know who we are right now, and that's why we lost today. We don't know who we are. And that's why we're in the situation that we in. Until we figure out if we want to be winners or we want to be people pleasers, stuff like this is going to happen, man. Shout out to Sleeper, man. Sleeper is giving out a $20, free $20, no entry, no deposit needed. $20 entry, no deposit needed. You get all of those cool things when you go to the Sleeper app and you use code LBSBMVP. We matching up to $100 as well. Sleeper is one of the best betting variety pick'ems that you could run across. Download the app, use code LBSBMVP, get free $20, no deposit required, and get a $100 match on your $100. Sleeper will take care of you. Sleeper is the way. When it comes to this season, everybody is rocking with Sleeper. Get on board, get on brand with that. The Giants lost, the Cowboys won. Hopefully the Commanders lose, but we'll still be in first place in the division no matter how it go. We got the Giants next. Division games are always tricky. Who are we going to be, though? Who are we going to be in this game? The Giants defense is much improved to a degree. Who are we going to be in this game? They got a young rookie trying to prove something in Jackson Dart. I like our defense against their offense. You know what I'm saying? But is Saquon Barkley going to run for a bean? Are we going to do something to try to figure out how we can get Saquon Barkley going? Every week, we got to figure out how we can get somebody else going. Every week. Now, this is going to be the running theme. This all Like, what do y'all want? What do y'all want to be? What do y'all want for yourselves at this point? Because now we're going to have to answer questions and hear questions all week about why Saquon Barkley didn't get the ball. The week before, everybody's bitching about the wide receivers not getting the ball. Now we got to hear about, well, why Saquon didn't get it. It's only one ball. We need to ignore the media and win football games. Ignore the media and win football games. Run on some obvious running downs, pass on some obvious passing downs. Whoever get the ball, get the ball. If the ball don't go to you, block, do whatever else your assignment dictates when you don't got the ball. But complaining in the media about getting the ball and getting targets, we lost the game after that fiasco. Let's not do it again. Let's get to the drawing board and win football games. Kevin Patullo got to go. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not changing my stance on that. The guy he's yet to coach the complete game. He's yet to call a complete game in 5 games. I've seen enough. He can't do it. Fire his ass now. I've seen enough. He can't do it. TTTYS Services, thank you for the super chat. Got Dotson involved more and run a 2-back set. Yeah, you can get Dotson involved more. You can run a 2-back set. It's a lot of stuff you could do. Dumb penalties definitely kept the defense on the field. The defense is not, listen, man, the defense is not without acknowledgement. Like, the defense is not getting away scot-free because they made some uncharacteristic penalties, man. But we got to score 30 first half because Kevin Patullo disappears after. He does, man. He does, man. He does. I just think you should let Jalen Hurts call the offense in the second half at this point. At this point, you should just let Jalen Hurts call the offense at the second half. Nick Sirianni or Kevin Patullo, they can't call plays, man. They can't do it. Unstable Eric, thank you for the super chat. Execution lost us this game, especially on the O-line. First game that we could blame almost everybody. Refs always trip, so whatever. I mean, execution was definitely unstable, but come on, bro. The play calling, bro. Execution wasn't there, though. I'll give you that. Stephen Moore, thank you for the super chat. We have to either get rid of KP or get him some help, or we will not win a playoff game. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that, man. I'm not mad at that. At some point, things got to be done different. A lot is riding on it, man. A lot is riding on it. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is, man. So I'm going to let y'all enjoy these 4 o'clock games, man. We got all week. We got a short week. Crazy content coming every day. We got to get ready for the Giants. Like I said, we got Thursday Night Football coming up. I got a video coming out tomorrow. I really want to bust this one down and diagnose it more. This is just, it's been disturbing. It's been a disturbing one, man. It's been a disturbing one for me, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I mean, a loss like that when you up, yeah, that's not what you like to see, man. That's not what you like to see with so much talent and so much brass out here, bro. It's not what you like to see, man. It's not what you like to see, man. Play calling was fine. No, it wasn't, bro. Play calling situationally was not fine, man. Just because you saw some stats, man, don't think play calling was fine. It was not fine, man. We threw the ball way too much with the lead, man. We threw the ball way too much with the lead. Jalen Hurts threw the ball 38 times. Could that be a career high in attempts? Is that a career high in attempts? You let me know, man. Let me know if was that a career high in attempts. But we take our first L, man. We won the Super Bowl starting 2-2. We start this season 4-1. It ain't a lot to cry and complain about. The schedule actually, in my opinion, kind of lightens up after this, so I can see us putting together another string of wins, maybe 8, 9, 10 in a row. You know what I mean? But we got to sit with this one for a week. We got to sit with this one for a week. We got to sit with this one for a week, and we got to really understand what we just watched. Because if it's one person that you can't, I just can't blame you damn sure can't blame Jalen Hurts. I just can't blame the personnel, bro. I can't blame the personnel. I'm not blaming no refs. I'm not blaming nobody, bro. They need to look within themselves in the locker room, and they need to figure out if they're going to be organization that listens to all the noise on the outside, or if they're going to be an organization that come out here and get it done, man. You know the vibes, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you ever had to talk your man out of a drill? Then he make a valid point, so y'all fight for the kill. We run